Hello everyone. Today we will start with the second part of the first unit, that is solid of projections. Today we will be solving the problems. Okay, in the last class we have studied the theory part and we understood what are the basic details of the solids, and we understood the positioning of the different solids. So we will try to solve some problems today. Okay, so the problem is this: a cube of 30 side rests with one of its edge on HP such that one of its square face containing that edge is inclined to 30 degrees to HP, and the edge on which it is resting is been inclined to VP. Draw its projections. So when you are reading the question first time, read it fully. Okay, then when you want to go in detail, read it by sentence and start with the procedure. So in the first part of the problem they have said a cube of 30 is resting on one of its edge on HP, right, such that one of its square containing an edge is inclined. This is the second part of the question. So first one is it is resting on its one of its base edge, okay, on HP. So when it is resting, see the cube is has all the sides equal. It is said 30 means all the sides will be 30 First thing we have to do is we have to draw a XY line, okay, and in the question it is said it is resting on the HP. So you can see on the axis XY line we have written on top it is VP, where we will be drawing the front view. Okay, in the HP we will be drawing the top view. Okay, so as they have said that it is resting on the HP, so we will be drawing the 30 degrees square 30 square on the HP. Okay, once we are done with drawing the squares, we will try to draw the front view of this square by projecting the line A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Once we project these lines, okay, we can easily get those lines and we can easily get the top front view. So A dash, D dash, B dash, C dash, okay, you can see C dash and A dash, you can see here markings are been done. Okay, now we have got the first part of the we have done with the first part of the question, that is one of its side is resting on the HP. So this is resting on the HP. Okay, what we are saying here is that is a top surface, that is your front top view, and whatever you are seeing in the VP, it is this on the VP line or above the line, that is your front view. Okay, so the next part is one of its square face containing the edge is inclined to 30. Okay, so what it is saying that one of its face containing the edge means the face which is resting on the XY line is inclined to HP at 30 degrees. Okay, it is saying that the base which is resting on the HP or XY line or HP, okay, horizontal plane, is the edge is inclined to HP at 30 degrees. So which will be that edge? This edge. Okay, this edge that you can see B dash and C dash lines. Okay, this edge, okay, will be incline to 30 degrees to HP it is saying. So when it says HB, okay, when it says HB, okay, we have to draw the object in VP. Okay, understand this. Whenever it says inclination to any degrees to HP, we have to draw it in VP. So we'll draw it in the VP. If you can see, it has been inclined on the line B, B dash, C dash. Okay, once we are done with this, okay, once we have inclined the object to 30 degrees, okay, we have drawn the top view, we have turned the top view. Now we will try to get the front view. We have toppled uh, the object at 30 degrees such a way that it is resting on its one of its edge. Okay, the edge I have shown, the B dash C dash edge is on which it is resting at making an inclination of 30 degrees. So once we are done with it, we'll try to get the top view of it. Okay, by projecting the lines from the, okay, by projecting the lines from the first object, okay, and from the second object, okay, okay, once we get the, okay, once we get the projections from the these two objects 1 and 2, okay, we will get the object like this. Why the object is looking larger than the original cube? Because we have tilted the object, so we will be able to see the this part, okay, we will be able to see this edge and this edge, and the dotted edge is the below edge, so we will not be able to see that edge from the top, okay, because we are seeing the top view here. Okay, we'll be trying to see the top view. Here we are seeing the top view, so whichever edges are visible to you, we will be drawing it in solid, and the edge which is below or hidden, that is drawn into the dotted line. Okay, this is your second part of the okay, the second part of the question is, or third part of the question is, the edge, okay, the same edge is resting with an inclination 60 degrees to VP. Now what we are going to do is, this is the last and third part, okay, here you are going to do what, which the object which is been, the object which you have got by inclining to 30 degrees, this object, okay, the same object you are going to incline it to 60 degrees. It is saying it is inclined to VP, so you are going to draw it in the HP. Understanding? The same drawing with the same measurements, you are going to tilt it to the 60 degrees angle, okay, and project it, okay, all the corners, and okay, going to project it like this above, okay, and from this object, okay, you can see you have to project it like this from the all the edges and the intersection points of the object. Once you get this uh, projected lines, see the labeling done on the both the objects and intersect those points and mark them as A, okay, depending upon the labelings, okay. Like this you will get the projected line from the both the sides and intersect at one point. Okay, once they intersect at the points, you have to mark the labelings done on the both the objects and write down those labels at that respective junctions. Okay, once you mark it, you will get the object like this, right? This is your final answer. This question will be for 15 marks. So what is the first part? First part, you are resting the cube on the HP, okay, and drawing its top view. Same top view you are going to tilt it, because in the second part of the question they have said that one of its edge. If they would say one of its corners, okay, if they would say one of its corner edge is resting, then your square would be in this form, like a rhombus shape, okay, and this would make an angle like this. This would be your square, positioning of the square. It has said edge, so your edge is on this right hand side of your object. So this is your right hand side, right? So it is said the edge in the question, so we are trying to bring the edge on the right hand side. If you would say the corner, then the corner would come, okay, this corner would come, this corner will come to the right hand side, okay. This is a difference, so understand the positioning of it, okay. We'll try to solve another problem, okay. So first read the question properly. Draw the top and front view of a rectangular pyramid of a side of base 40 by 50 mm and height of 70 mm when it lies on its one of its larger triangular faces on HP. Okay, the longer edge of the base. Listen here, this is important. The longer edge of the base of a triangular face is lying on the HP at, it is 60 degrees, not 600, it is 60 degrees to VP. It is saying that it is lying on the longer edge of the base. Means what? The base sides are how much? 40 and 50, right? It is lying on the longer edge, and the same edge is inclined to 60 degrees to HVP. That means your 50 mm side edge will come on the right hand side, because it says it is the longer edge of the base, okay, is lying on the HP and it is inclined, so that is going to be inclined, so that will be to your right hand side. Whichever edge, it might be a shorter edge or a longer edge, if they say that edge is inclined, okay, then that is to be considered to bring it to the right hand side, okay, this way. Your 50, okay, if you cross that and if you see the longer edge, the 50 mm is to your right hand side, because this edge is going to be tilted in this fashion. This is going to be, this edge is going to BC edge is going to be tilted, okay. Now this is what? This is your top view, right? The pyramid has its vertex or the apex where all the edges are going to meet at a point, that is O dash. O dash is the below point where the your axis line passes through this point. Okay, it is the center of your object. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll bring the front view by projecting the lines AD and BC above the axis and the center line O dash. Okay, what is the height given of the pyramid? That is 70 mm. So drawing the O dash line of 70 mm. Okay, and then joining A D dash and B C dash line of 40 mm. Okay, joining this line and joining the A dash to O and B C dash to O, will get a triangular shape. When you see the pyramid, you will be from the front, you will be, it look like a triangle. Now what he is saying is that the longer edge of the base, okay, the longer edge of the base of a triangle face is lying on the HP. It is not saying that it is inclined, it is saying that it is lying, means it is sleeping over that XY line, or it is resting over that XY line. So how you are going to rest? What is a, this is your edge BC, this is your face, right? B O, one second, this is your B, this is your O, this is your C, that is, this is your triangular face. So this you are going to rest here like this. Okay, means you are going to make it to sleep or make it to rest. You are going to just turn it like this. Okay, you're going to turn it like this and make it to rest, so that this, the B, O and C will rest at the axis, because as said in the question that the longer edge of the base of a triangular face, if the triangular face, this BCOA, will rest on the ground or the axis. Okay, understood? Okay, once you make it to the rest, once you rest it, okay, now project the these lines from the seed B O, from the HP object, and from the rested object, project it below and get its top view. Okay, this is how you are going to, okay, so now we are going to project the lines from here. Okay, and get this object. If you can see the C line, from the below C you have projected a line from BC dash, from the top in the HP you have projected the point where it is meeting C and C will become a C point. Okay, B in the VP, the B in the VP and B in this HP, when it intersect at this point it becomes B here. Okay, when D A D dash A D dash and the DC line meets at a point, it is called as D, and the point where AD dash and AB line meets, this is called as A. So we have to understand the labeling is important here. Once you label it, where the same lines, the same labelings meet at a point, when at the projected intersections, those lines will become that alphabet. Okay. Without this labeling, you can't able to solve the problem. Next, what it is said, next part, it is said to lie. We have lighted and we have brought it top view. Now what you are going to do is, as per the question, it is saying that this uh, the triangular face lying on the HP is made to incline to 60 degrees to VP. Means this object, okay, this object is made inclined to VP is set. So we have to draw it here like this to an angle of 60 degrees. Okay, why it is saying, it is said to lie, we lied it and we have drawn the top view. That same drawing is to be taken and drawn to the at an inclination of 60 degrees to VP. So it is saying VP will bring it to the HP, right? You have to take the same dimensions as this and just copy it and draw it to an angle of 60 degrees. Okay, once you bring it to the 60 degrees, okay, you're going to project you're going to project the lines from this object and from this object. Like this. Once you project it, okay, once you project it, you will get the labelings and you'll get the object done. Okay, wherever the same labelings meet at a intersections, write down their labels first and then draw the final drawing. Okay, this is how you are going to solve the problems for projection of solids. Okay, thank you.